Everybody's going to leave. I put that right at the top. So when people come in, they'll see that screen will black out for 1 minute. Thank you for your patience. We're going to be back here in a moment. I won't even begin the shuffle until somebody says we're back. I'm not seeing any conversation. I had 10. There are now 8. So somebody can just be brave enough to come back in and say we're back. So wonderful, Chantel. Have you got your screen back yet? Coralie, what's up, girlfriend? You guys let me know if your screen is back. Do you have a video, or are you still seeing the black? Yeah, I've got the green now. It's changed. Very good. Hi, Glenna. You do? Okay, let's begin the shuffle here for Leo. I just did the smudge, still smoldering, which is a good thing. What's up for Leo for the month of February 2020? Good. Thank you, Cora. Hi, Francie Mom. Hello, Linda. Wonderful. Thank you so much for that acknowledgement. Hello, Nana M. Nice to see you. I know. I know. And then you got your own personal one coming as well. Cora's been waiting a while for her personal reading. And that's probably, if it doesn't happen tonight, it'll happen tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll be done with these. I'll need a bit of a break. And my screen just went black. What the heck? Again? No. For some reason, I've got the orange light. I don't know what that is. All the way from Arizona, one place I've always wanted to go. I'll tell you why. They're one of the best places in the world to do sky sweeping, basically. And I was into astronomy for a few years. Got into it real good and heavy. Had a telescope the whole bit. Subscribed to magazines. Didn't have the internet back then. And I said, if I go anywhere, I want to go to Arizona to the star parties. Is what I want to, where I want to be. Okay, thank you, Linda. Lavender Fields. Thank you. Hi, Linda Highland. Thank you so much. Good. So this is for Leo. These also cover all readings of AFND Fortunes. Cover your sun sign, your rising, your moon. I don't do Venus signs. I don't know why, but I don't. But if this applies, and Leo's your Venus, you know, it's to you. It's whatever it is to you. Wonderful. Thank you. Get some martinis. Yeah, I'm not much of a drinker. Whoops, I am not much of a drinker. I'm diabetic, so I can't. It's like poison to a diabetic. Doesn't work for me. Although in my younger years, you know, I drank and tasted different things and stuff like that. Yeah, if I could sit down there, yeah, I wouldn't have a hard time choosing something, that's for sure, because I've tried it before. But there's not anything I miss in my life. Even on hot summer nights, I don't really miss. Sometimes I'll have a meal and I'll say, a good old cold Alpine beer goes so good with this meal, you know. So I've had martinis before, only one time, but I had like 3 or 4 of them back to back. Somebody else was making them. Wow. I was surprised at how they're yummy. They are yummy. Hello from Texas. Hi, Cindy. Oh my. Yeah. Martinis are good. I don't like them super dry, though. I don't like anything super dry. It's probably one of the reasons I don't care for wine very much either. Because of the dryness. I hate that feeling in my mouth. It's like I got a big hunk of wool in there or something, and it's not pleasant. And if it's not pleasant, I don't want anything to do with it. Why would I? You know. What's going on for Leo? Bring us into Leo, please. Bring us into Leo. Let us have a peek. Let us have a look. Let us have a little taste, a little touch. Beautiful. Right here. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Going to confirm with Lilith as well. Let's see. Bring the camera down. Confirm with her that these are indeed your cards, Leo. Lilith, as this deck stands, are the top 5 cards the cards that are meant for this general free public reading for the sign of Leo the Lion for the month of February 2020 are the top 5 cards the cards that are meant for this Leo spread. I give her a fair chance to say no, but somebody asked me, does she ever say no? I said, oh, hell yeah, a lot. I'm hearing one more cut. See what I mean? She was doing this, and then she kind of like wavered a little bit. One more cut. All right. Is this it, Lilith? Top 5 cards as this deck stands, the cards that are meant for this general Leo reading for February 2020. So the top 5 cards are the cards that are going to resonate with the most people watching this general reading for Leo, February 2020. She's not swaying in any other direction other than a big fat yes. So there we go. These are your cards. All right, here we go. Leo, your very first card is your overall energy. And I have pulled the Queen of Cups and sensitivity as what has come up for you. That's going to be your overall energy for the month. Your second card, now I knew he was going to show up. I knew it somewhere in the readings, you piece of waste of space. The Knight of Cups, proposals. I don't know if you can see that or not. Proposals, all right, waste of space. Card number 3 is your hearth, your home, your relationships, right across the board, your intimates. And we have the 6 of Cups. Reflection. Your next card are your challenges, should there be any, Leo. Beautiful. The angels are singing for you, Leo. You got the Ace of Pentacles, prosperity. Okay, last card, and not the least. It is your message from Spirit. Listen up. 2 of Pentacles, options. That's a nice card. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. This is a good energy for your overall energy for the month. This is a great card. It shows you being a vital link or system of support for others or somebody else in your life. You are very grounded during the month of February. You see things. They are what they are. You say it is what it is in your head, and you call them as you see them. A lot of straightforward giving in that way, saving somebody from their own self. And sometimes that happens. See somebody that's about to do something that's going to do them more damage than it is good. You're seeing almost, for some of you Leos, the caregiver, the go-to person. When people are feeling weak within themselves, when they're disturbed, they're upset, they're bothered, they think of you. I need to talk to whatever your name is. They respect your opinion, Leo. They admire you. They may not always like you, but they love you. Because sometimes your truth is a little like sandpaper, and they'll pull away from that horrible feeling of being brushed against with sandpaper. They'll pull away. They can't get away, but they will try pulling away from any truth or reality that you serve them. So, but it's almost like, I want to keep using the word rescuer. It's like you're rescuing people through the whole month. You're the safe landing everybody wants. And I see you playing that role as well. Well, let me put my camera back. Let's see here. I have to look and see. Okay, that's good. Alrighty. Hello, Addie. You got your notification, did you, Lise? Okay. Okay. I haven't changed since 10 minutes ago, though. I'm still in the same, I'm in the same mode. This is for Leo, Linda. This is for Leo, but you're welcome. You're welcome to sit and watch if you'd like. Welcome, Nana. There we go. There's Animar. Now the universe has been set to rights. There's Animar. Is that right, Annie? Oh my God, that analogy came out of nowhere. I'm just trying to think of something so irritating, but you can't escape the truth, no matter how much you pull away, how much you try to block it out. Right? There's no way. But I see you as the giver, the supporter, the safety net through the month of February for you, Leos. You may even feel tested and say, oh, I don't know if I can handle this one. I don't know if I can help in this situation. Don't give up so quickly. This is a beautiful energy. It shows the universe is putting you to work. Here is what it's doing. The universe is definitely putting you to work, making the most use out of your gifts as it can. You're there to save others this month. So, having said that, right? Here's another one. Thank you, Irving. Have not been able to connect with you for a while. Wow. I just put up a video about problems with that. Notifications, subscriptions being removed, people just not knowing. Some people think I gave it up and moved away, and I said, it's time to address this. It's getting out of hand, so. But Leo's going to be giving straight. Leo's intuition will even have a built-in radar for February for people thinking they're going to feed you some kind of a story, but you're going to know the story doesn't ring true. They're not being level with you. You're going to have a built-in radar for that. And if they want your help, they need to come clean with you. That's part of what's going on for some of you. Wow. Hi, Mystery Bounds. You got your notification. Good. Good. That's good. Wonderful. I'm glad you did, Irvina. That's wonderful. I haven't gone anywhere. I've been here. I put more videos out now than I ever did. So YouTube's really laying heavy on me. Yeah. Because I do more now instead of less. I should be doing less by their reasoning, and I'm not. Yeah. Okay, so with the Queen, she is the Queen of Hearts, Leo. We all know this. She's very sensitive, a very compassionate woman who's very gentle towards her friends. She's gentle towards her family, openly loving to her friends, her partner, her family. She offers loyalty. So this is you offering loyalty, because this is definitely you guys. You're offering loyalty to others. You're an inspiration to others. You have a high creativity level. You're always full of color. There's always lots of color around a Leo. There's no such thing as black and white. There's a lot of color and vibrancies with Leos. It's part of the personality. Any projects that you take on at this time, because of the way Leo looks at things, they're going to thrive. Anything you take on will thrive and grow. You'll be successful. If you're identifying with this card, the Queen shows you now is the time for you to begin focusing on your relationships, on children, and sharing with your friends as well. If anybody here is single, and any Leo is single, she's here to predict as well, you are emotionally ready to welcome a new love in your life. You're ready. The advice is tune into your nurturing side, because that's you're going to be performing for the whole month of February as the nurturer. But you're being told by her, this is your purpose for the month of February. In decision making, use your emotional intelligence. It's going to be your best guide. Normally, I wouldn't recommend that in real life, any life at all, to be using, letting your emotional side to guide you and lead you. But this is tarot, and tarot and spirit, I would say, are telling you, because I'm not hearing any different, tune into your nurturing side, be there for others, care for others. But when you have to make a decision, your emotional intelligence is going to be your best guide. Keywords are love, nurturing, generosity, sympathy, protection, care, and emotion. You're really fulfilling your life's purpose with this beautiful queen. Okay, you just went through something like this? Wow. Wow. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Linda Highland. Hi, Linda, love you. I just went through the first card, but there's going to be a replay. There'll be the replay. You can come back and catch the first of it. So, anyways, your next card, he's a waste of space. He's a waste of air. I don't even like talking about him. He is basically, you're lagging real bad, Lynn. Linda, love you. You're lagging severely. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I got a tickle right in about there, right where the coughing reflex muscle is. It's the Knight of Cups. He's a waste of space. Fabio of the Oceans is what he reminds me of. Really, I mean, look, I get turned off just looking at this card. I don't like him. Darren's a Leo. That's wonderful. You can see the chiseled jaw, the long flowing hair. He's so handsome. He's pretty. He's a waste of space. This is, you got to watch out for this, Leo. I don't know why he would even come up in a Leo reading, because Leos are on the ball. Leos can see BS, the snap of a finger, if anyone's feeling them or trying to lay some bullcrap on you, lying and embellishing and exaggerating. Leo goes, calm it down. That wasn't that bad. Why are you making things more than they are? You're going to be everybody's reality, but everybody's soft landing spot, as I said earlier. Thank you, Tea by the Sea. Cool name. This guy is a waste of space. So the warning, and like I said, I don't know why he's showing up. Well, I know why he's showing up in the position he is in your finances and wealth, right? That's what he's all about. There's a lot of vanity and conceitedness going on with somebody, and maybe that'll be the first red flag for you, Leo. And they're coming to make you a proposal, tell you some sob story, try to get you in on something they're claiming exists. And if you make an investment with him, this is what, there's a pay. Leos aren't stupid. Leos don't let themselves be taken advantage of by other people. This guy, his intentions aren't evil. They're not mean. They're not personal. For one thing, he thinks his looks and his charm can get him anything in life. That's what he believes. That's what he believes. So he approaches Leo. If I can get that Leo, whoa, I'll have one hell of a cat in the bag. So you're almost a challenge to them, and they're not afraid to even try. You nip it in the bud. You cut them off at the knees is what you end up doing. But some of you are exposed to this kind of an energy. You've got to be careful. Very careful and very aware, Leo. Because for all his charm and his good intentions, he lives in a fantasy world, okay? It's not a real world where we all have to get up every morning and go to work. In order to remain in this world, we have to work. This guy figures, I've got so much charm, and I'm so pretty to look at. My looks are going to get me through whatever I want for my whole life. You're going to be his reality, and he's going to be one of the ones that does this, trying to pull away. He's not going to like what you're telling them, but they want you to basically invest something of yourself, your money, your time, whatever it is nothing he's able to give, but you need to be in order to benefit from his, we'll call it a story, whatever. Hi, sweetheart. But generically, the meaning of the card is right here. Our Knight of Cups. This is a romantic, idealistic man who has a proposal for you. He's very charming, he's very magnetic, and he tells a great story. But will his ideas His schemes or love offer even stand true. He may not seek to deceive you, but he's not a realist. That's dangerous, right? It is. More comfortable with fantasy than practicality, his words may be captivating, but they'll be meaningless in the real world. You cannot trust him to be consistent. The advice from this card: judge by actions rather than words. It's worth testing this person's intentions before you go along with any of their foibles. Keywords are offers and dreams, illusion, imagination, fantasy, love, infatuation. I don't feel you guys will lose any ground in the real world because, as I said, you're going to be there for everybody else. You got more than a single dose of reality coming at you through the month of February. It doesn't show you going through anything so far life altering. It isn't even going to be about you. Most of the month it's going to be about the people, your tribe. And that's the best I can give you there, which is really good. I mean, there's so many good things about that. The people that are going to benefit from that, the universe is going to sit up and smile and take notice. So, deceitful energy, yes, mystery. Don't blame you. It's time for you to do something, Nana M. Yeah, mystery. Could this card be related to a job offer? Give me a moment. I'm asking. Give me a moment. I'll tell you this. It wouldn't be good. If it was a job offer, you get yourself in the door and get yourself committed and invested and find out that something majorly important, like your shifts, the times that you work, or your payment, your hourly rate, or if you're on salary, the certain amount, something's not going to add up here. You'll be at the deficit end. You'll be the one walking away with less than what you walked in with. You need to be very careful no matter what situation you're in. You need to be diligent. If you're going to work at a place, I hope that you know someone else that already works there. You can pose some questions to them. What can I expect the first day on the job? This kind of a thing, right? So be very careful. Be careful. Don't sign any contracts to be tied in with a company for a certain length of time. Some places will say you need to sign this. You work with us for the next 2 years, unless we find reasons to fire you, but you can't just up and quit. Unless it's a situation, you had an accident or your health is at stake or something, but to be able to just up and say, after a month, okay, I tried it here. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like the job. I'm not comfortable. Some may try to bind you in like that and lock you down. Don't do that either. All right. You need to be super aware. Take full responsibility for every thought that you have and every action that you take. If you follow through with that, ask the universe to enlighten you, to give you clarity. All right? And then you'll be ahead that much more. But don't lie to yourself. Don't tell other people what they want to hear. You need to tell them what they need to hear. So, that's enough of him. I don't like him at all. You've just got to be really fully responsible for yourself, Leo, in every way, shape, and form. Sometimes we can get away with slacking off a little bit on expectations with other people, things like that. We can slack off a little bit. We need to come out for air, and we need a little breath of air. We need a little break, and we all do that, not just Leos, but everybody does that at some point. But the thing is, there won't be much of that in February. It's going to be a very full month for you, Leo. A busy one, but full. But not overwhelming. It's not going to be overwhelming, but you will be kept busy, if not by one person, several people. And without you, they can't make it through. Whatever they've got to get through. You're their hero. You're their saving grace. Forewarned is forearmed. That's right, Joni. That's right. Good for you. So the third card we're looking at is your hearth and your home, your relationships right across the board. We've got a beautiful card here. It is the Six of Cups. Six are all about balance and harmony surrounding in your life. Things falling into place. This is a very, very good card. Saying you've got some of this coming towards you. It is, yes, it's also a card of a reflection as well. Let me get out the generic meaning here, because as I remember, there's more than one thing with that. I like to get everything I can get out of the cards. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. This card represents something from your past, somebody. It's not something. It's somebody from your past coming into your now, into your present, and will be there at least for a while for the future. But this is unexpected. You're not expecting this person to come into your life again. This is an again person kind of a thing. So the past is coming back to life as somebody from your past does return. This could be an old friend. This could be an old flame. It depends on who you are. It's different for everybody. Also, you may find, it's another meaning, you could find ways to slip back into the safe haven of your former years through reminiscing over old times, enjoying the company of children, creativity, and play, or even returning to a favorite childhood place. In your relationships, some of you will find a sense of peace, a sense of security, and a sense of comfort. I'm hearing finally with capital letters for somebody. I'm finally where I need to be here. I'm finally where I need to be. I feel like I've just come home after a long, long road trip. This kind of a situation where you're appreciating things more than you ever did before. That's very special. It's very powerful. You're acknowledging the goodness of life in the universe. You're acknowledging it. That's a way of putting out gratitude and being thankful. That's really powerful stuff. Okay? The advice of the card: enjoy reconnecting with the happiest aspects of your past, which will energize, it will entertain, and inspire you for the future. And the key words here are friendship, visitors, happiness, comfort, childhood, memories, protection, and play. This person, whoever they are, they bring a light air into your energy, into your space. There's a lightness about them. There's no threat of any way, shape, or form. There might be a little expectation on the other person's side. They might, especially if it's an old flame, they may be wanting and they're curious about maybe trying a reconnection. But yet they could arrive, because that's what I'm seeing. I see somebody arriving, showing up. I was thinking of you, I was passing through, or I'm back home, I've moved back, or I'm back visiting, and I wanted to see you. So I looked you up and hey, I got lucky, here I am, hello. And they're saying, that's it. It's not that's it. They've been thinking about you. They've been curious. They've been wondering. That's really the force that's driving them here, as long as you're aware of that. So, and if you're just dead on no flipping way is this happening, I like them a lot. I've always enjoyed their company, but there's no way I'm getting into another relationship with them, then that's up to you. It's different for everybody, but a lot of you are going to be faced with something from your past, and some of you, that's what it will be. And just to throw it in there, because I've heard it a couple times, that sometimes when we go back in time in our heads and in our hearts, and we have our memories, a lot of the times, I suppose it's a good thing in its own respect, but we forget about the negative things. We forget about the harder times. We forget about the hurt feelings, all the tears we may have cried, and we just want to capture the good, the happy, the joy. So if it comes to a past ex of some kind, you're going to be, because you're so happy to see them, you've always enjoyed their company, you're not feeling any romantic feelings, but what you are doing is you're remembering all the good times with them. You're completely shutting down and pushing back. Why didn't it last? You need to think about that. Is it still relevant today? You need to ask yourself that. You need to ask them that. You have to remember what brought the relationship to an end, why you've gone 6 or 7 years and not spoken and not seen each other. There's a lot of ground to cover there for that card right there. This affects you in the closest, deepest way. Your next card that we're looking at here, and it's a beauty. No challenges for you. You are so not going to feel the challenges for most of you. Not with the Ace of Pentacles in your back pocket. Let me tell you that right now. This is just a fantastic card. You feel the heat coming off this card for you guys. It is fantastic. Look at this gorgeous turtle. And he's not flapping his arms. He's not making, he's floating along with no effort. And he looks very content. And his needs are met. And so are his wants. That's another thing. He's very, very content. He's floating on a cloud. Unbelievable joy. Everything fitting into place. Right on time, right on schedule, the way some of you are expecting. Some of you will be expecting. And it's making its entry. This beautiful energy of prosperity in many different ways. Just bear with me for a moment. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else from my end. Somebody going solo. I'm hearing that. Somebody's going solo. And you're doing okay financially. You're doing this. You're doing that. And you're not even making big long-term plans right now. You're just thinking about today and tomorrow. What's on the schedule for tomorrow? You're going day by day by day. And the goodness just keeps it keeps unfolding. And you're starting to feel a little bit more sense of security. Like you're saying to yourself, okay, I think I'm going to be all right. You could have just come from a broken relationship, a new divorce. You could have just left home. You could have just went out on your own for the first time, and maybe you're older and you just starting to experience empty nest syndrome and wondering, how am I going to do this? Very doting mother, very dedicated, and all of a sudden the house is empty. You can do this. You will do this, and you will be all right. Bear with me just a moment. Where's my pentacles? Beautiful card. New beginnings, of course, because we have the ace as well. Thank you, Addie. Yes, everybody. We got a few people. Everybody just click that little thumbs up button, little like, really give it to YouTube. Give it right back to them. Right back to them. Any way you can share this, share the crap out of it and remind people, click like. You stick it back to YouTube. Animals. Really. I've never seen greed at its worst. Never. And what they do to people. I'm sure if they see the video I put out earlier, they're probably liable to shut me down and block me completely. If I disappear for a bit, I'll still be the group on Facebook, which is closed and private. In case some of you didn't know, you're more than welcome to join us there. It's a real, somebody called it a sisterhood. It's a very esoteric family. Everybody gets along. Huge support when you need support. And it's closed and private. Nothing ever leaves. So if YouTube blocks me completely and I can't get back in, I'll go to the other venues, platforms, and I'll set up house there. But I'll still have my group on Facebook, and I'll be able to let everybody know. YouTube's booted me. Hey, Jen. Welcome, Jennifer. Oh, my. Yeah. Thank you, Coralie. Appreciate that very, very, very much. Yeah, I know. When are they going to come out with that, right? Wonderful. That's okay. No problem, Jennifer. You've got your life there to live. No problem at all. I always tell you that, only if you can, and don't rush. Take your time, you know. So this card, into the generic side, to let you Leos know, money is coming to you. Some of you, are going to receive a gift or a reward of some kind, or you're going to be given an opportunity to see an opportunity laying in front of you, a way to generate maybe more income through new work or even personal projects too. And in relationships, this ace shows stability, just like this turtle is. Very stable. Very stable. Another additional meaning of the card is moving to a new home for some, or using money wisely to invest in a property, Overall, the Ace of Pentacles reveals a very happy, a very stable, and a very successful time for all of you. Some of you have to make that choice. Do I happy? Do I misery? Pick happy. Still deal with reality. Keep your feet in the ground. Pick to be happy. Make that choice. The advice of the card is for you to maximize your good fortune and make your money work for you. You deserve it. It's time to make a wise financial decision for some of you. And maybe for some of you, this money coming in, whatever form it comes in, is going to be a bonus on top of what you already have. And you'll have that option. I can invest this money and make money off my money. Go ahead and check it out. Do your homework. Do your homework. Keywords are beginnings. Beautiful new beginnings. Beautiful. Finances. New job. Success. Property. Security. And creativity. This card gives it all to you. The excitement, planning, looking ahead, a lot of color into your life. Nothing stagnant, nothing slow. Nothing weighing you back, holding you back, weighing you down. It's all forward movement. And there's a big sense of security here with this card as well. That is not a challenge. You have to believe. That's your challenge. Believe. You know what I'm saying? Just believe. Oh, thank you, Life Path. There you go, Nana. Maybe you'll have some success. That would be really, really good. Really, really good for you. So your next card, your last card, but not the least of the card, really the most important card, the card that brings us all here, what is behind this. And it is your message from Spirit, Leo. And we're looking here at options from the Two of Pentacles. Great suit, the Pentacles. This is also a core, of course, it's a card of partnership. It's two coming together as one. It's unity, it's communication, it's opportunities, it's choices, all the things that this card can cover. There's quite a bit. The Two is showing for some. Some of you Leos are sitting back waiting for the phone to ring. You're waiting for an email. There's a decision underway. And you really are almost like in limbo, like the Hangman. You can't really move till you get it, you know. You're waiting for that decision to be made. You are considering options at this time as well. And you're thinking about and visualizing all the possible outcomes. Oh, there's several big pictures that you're thinking about rather than doing anything right away. You're thinking smart, Leo, smart. The choices, as far as that goes, could concern jobs. It could concern places to study. It could concern new homes, potential new homes. Or even if you want to do some traveling, it could concern that as well. It covers all those things. In personal finances, there are demands on your resources, so you may find yourself juggling income and expenditure. In order to balance the book, segregate your money for different things is what you do. This is for the other people that aren't getting that big wave of money coming in. You guys are overextending a bit, and you may have to rob from Peter to pay Paul, as the saying goes, for a month or two. It's not devastating. It's just one little hiccup is what it is. But hey, we learn as we go along. The advice of the card, pay attention to detail when it comes to any financial agreements that or even offers that you find yourself in. Look for the long-term benefits. Look at the big picture. Always look at the big picture. Don't take instant gratification or instant fixes. They only fix things for an instant. Instant fixes is what it says it is. So you're fully aware going in, it's an instant fix. But when you come out of that and you come to the end of that and that little thrill is over, you find not only are you still where you started out at, but you might even be behind a little bit because you took that instant fix. It only fixes things instantaneously, not big picture stuff. Always, always look at the big picture of your life. What's this decision? If I accept this, where's it going to lead me? Where am I being led to? What are the possibilities for a bigger picture in one certain scenario? You've got to look at them all, right? Then you've got to be realistic about yourself. If you can reach any of those, can you reach any of those? Maybe you'll need to come up with something new. Whatever it is, there's growth here. You're serving your purpose. You're fulfilling your purpose. You'll walk away saying, no big deal at the end of February. I did what anybody would do. But there's going to be people that will never, ever forget what you've done for them. It will matter. Try not to make too much light of it. It might make somebody that's had your help feel uncomfortable that it means so much to them. Just say thank you. Just say, I just did what I was called to do. That's all you do. You know what I say when people start saying thank you to me too much? I say thank the universe. Because without that, I wouldn't be here. And I wouldn't be the tool that I am for the universe to speak to the people that they want to speak to. Because sometimes people need something right in their face. And it's got to come from somebody else, somebody that's real, before they get it. And not that Leo's always like that, but you've got the same weaknesses, Leo, as any other sign does. As far when it comes to that kind of a thing, anyway. But don't get stuck on short-term gain or any shortcuts when opportunities or anything like that are being presented for you to move forward and benefit from. Keywords are choices and property, finances, balance, judgment, contracts, and details. And that, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and Leos, that was your Leo reading. So, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Is that right, Cora? Okay. None of us want, no sign wants the hard answers. None of us do. Yes, we'll take the easy way out. That's right. That's what basically the message was. Don't do that. Don't do that. As good as and quick as you think it's going to be and great, it's not. You'll end up regretting it. That's what I'm thinking. You're welcome, Joni. Thank you. Thank you, Cora, for being here. Thank you so much. I'm still working on, it's still burning, actually. I still have this, and I have, I think, 4 or 5 left. I've been using them, but I didn't know you could get them from where you got them from. I'm going to start ordering, is what I'm going to do. When I have a few bucks ahead, I'll order and get some. Unless I'm in the city and I know there's a place you can go and you can get them. And I'll do it that way and save myself shipping charges. Shipping kills everybody pretty much. So, we're done. I'm sorry. We're all finished. But that was for Leo anyways. I don't know if she got any Leo in her chart or not. I have no idea. But anyway, you know what, guys? I want to get on to the next sign, which is going to be Virgo. Coming up next. So I'm going to shut her down. I want to thank you all again for being here. And if you haven't checked out the previous video made an hour or 2 ago, go back and check it out. I'm ranting and raving. Share the bejesus out of the Bay of Funny Fortunes, no matter what comes out of it. Share it, share it. Ask your friends to share it, the whole bit. Start hitting the like button a lot. That's deeply appreciated. It shows people are watching. They're there. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Keep the peace and share your love and your light out with the rest of the world. Remember, you're living beneath the microscope of the universe. It knows all. It knows you in and out, every fiber, every inch of you. There's food for thought. I want you to think about that. Universe watches us all. It knows your thoughts. It knows your feelings, so be careful. All right? Coming to you from Chance Harbor, New Brunswick, in Canada, on the Bay of Fundy in my backyard, home to the highest tides in the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, and I hope to see you next time. Coming up next in about 10 minutes is Virgo. Bye for now, Leo.